With an estimated 200,000 U.S. service members transitioning to civilian life each year and unemployment numbers on the rise, creating new opportunities for veterans remains challenging. We're headed to Indiana to learn how Allison Transmission is making a difference while proudly supporting those still on active duty.
For over a century, Allison Transmission has established itself as the world's largest manufacturer of fully automatic transmissions for medium and heavy-duty commercial vehicles, U.S. defense vehicles, as well as the supplier of commercial vehicle propulsion solutions. Meet retired Major General Dana Petard. He's the VP of the defense programs at Allison Transmission and plays a key role in the company's veteran recruitment initiative.
I served in the military, our U.S. Army, for 34 years. I commanded everything from a 30-person platoon all the way up to 40,000 soldier division installation. Worked in the White House. I was a military aide to President Clinton for 2.5 years. And my last position in the Army was as a commanding general on the ground in Iraq in 2014-2015 in the initial fight against ISIS. If you go back to the founding of Allison by our founder and namesake, James Allison, he helped found the Indy Speedway. When America entered World War I in 1917, he stopped all production of race car components and began to build things for the U.S. military buildup. Allison makes 80% of all transmissions for U.S. military wheeled vehicles. So the fit for the military is very, very natural.
U.S. Army veteran Lorraine Van Dalsen, better known as Jewel, joined the Allison Transmission team in 2011. Since then, she's proudly become a fabrication machining specialist for the X1100 transmission that supports military tanks nationwide.
So I went in the Army, the U.S. Army at 23 years old. I did 4 years active duty. My military job was a heavy equipment operator. So I worked at an ammunition company and also drove a forklift. Coming from being self-employed into a workforce where I do clock in, my military discipline helps a great deal there. Get up early, get to work on time. The other big thing in the military they taught us was teamwork. And we do a lot of that around here, sharing some of the work and helping each other. You know, I am kind of proud that we do transmissions for our military tanks. It's a big deal. We're coming in every day, we see the flags hanging above our aisle. It reminds me how proud I am to not only have served in the military, but also to be in this plant at this time.
Allison Transmission entrusts its continued success on the diverse skills, experiences, and backgrounds each professional brings to the organization. A prime example of this success is Sales Operations Manager and U.S. Marine Reservist Michael O'Quinn.
I've been at Allison Transmission since 2008. I was looking to get off of active duty, and I knew some people that still lived in Indianapolis, and they said, hey, Allison Transmission's hiring. And I looked at the job description, and it was young officer, combat vehicle, and combat experience, you know, tick, 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 tick. Veterans are exposed to a lot of different things that maybe their peers and counterparts aren't. They've experienced different cultures, different ways of thinking, different people, but you all learn to work together for a common objective. And so I would say veterans can bring that background, that experience to any sort of challenge, and they attack that challenge in a team approach. And so they can be a leader of teams, and they can also be a valued member of teams.
During Michael's career at Allison, he's been deployed on 2 separate missions. In support of Michael and his military duties, Allison provided him with salary differential compensation, covering the difference between his military salary and his salary at Allison as a full-time employee.
Working for a company that does care about veterans, it really instills a sense of pride. You know that each day you're coming in, you're doing something worthwhile. Working for a company that you know that's going to give back and take care of a community that I'm a part of, so that means a lot to me.
To learn more about career opportunities at Allison Transmission, visit AllisonTransmission.com/careers.